it's Kande Hein, Director for Team Firefly, and today we're going to be talking about Facebook advertising. And before we talk about the actual boosted posts and Facebook ads, I want to talk to you a little bit about your Facebook business page. It's one of the questions that I get asked of most is, should I still have a page? And the reason being is because recently Facebook changed their algorithms so that whereas before we were having most of our fans seeing our posts, and now only a handful are seeing those. And so it has many people questioning, should I even have that part of my strategy? And I wholeheartedly believe that yes, you should. And the reason is because it's going to be part of your overall branding strategy. And even if you don't have a ton of people viewing your posts, I'm going to give you a few reasons why it's really important to keep as part of your overall marketing and branding strategy. And also, it's interesting to note that there are many companies and organizations that are actually opting out of having a website altogether and instead having their Facebook page as being their online presence. One of the reasons why it's great for them and it's great for you is the searchability. You cannot get the search engine rankings that you can with your Facebook page. It's no comparison because Facebook is one of the #1 websites in the world. So Google is going to rank that as one of the highest websites when people search for your information. And so you want to make sure that you're there when they're searching for you. Also, one of the #1 rules of marketing is you want to be where the people already are, and Facebook is where they are at. So if you're there, if they are there, they are the low-hanging fruit, and if you can catch them where they already are, then that is just bonus for you. I also want to let you know that I have some notes written behind here on my chalkboard. So if you see me like turn and look, but you don't see anything, it's okay. I'm actually looking at something. I have a big chalkboard wall behind me. Actually, do you want to see it? I'll show you. It's one of my favorites. So it's my entire office wall. There's my party calendar full of booked parties all the way around. And then down below is where I have my kid art. Okay, let's move this back up here. Little tangent. Oops, sorry. Okay, so where were we at? We've talked about the searchability, that your Facebook page, your Facebook is where your customers already are, and also it is how you can advertise on Facebook, which is a really big bonus. Facebook advertising is incredibly inexpensive and valuable for your money. So you get so much more bang for your buck, more than anything that you can do. And before Scentsy, I worked in advertising agencies for about a decade. And I can tell you that my customers, my clients that were small businesses, all the way up to my multi-million-dollar clients and campaigns, we used Facebook advertising for them because it's so valuable. And again, it's where your customers already are. So this is what I'm going to suggest for you as well, and you are going to spend less on it than you will on the giveaways that you do. So I hope that you're getting excited already about it. Okay, let's see. Oh, one other thing. Oh, and we're going to talk about the Facebook boosted posts and the advertising, exactly how to do that in just a moment. But I want to cover a couple other things for you. Okay, so let's see. I want to talk about that there's no page limit for those Facebook business pages. So one strategy that I love that I think you can implement as well is you can determine a segment and really go after that segment with an integrated marketing campaign. That sounds really fancy, but it just means that you have a couple of different pieces coming together all at the same time so that you are sort of hitting people at all different angles and levels to make the biggest impact. So what you could do, for example, is say you live in Sunny Oaks, California. You could set up a Facebook business page called something like Sunny Oaks Scents and Warmers. just for an example. Of course, we can't put Scentsy in a Facebook business page name, or if you do, you need to put independent Scentsy consultant. But so assuming we're just going to use the Sunny Oaks Scents and Warmers example, then you can set that up. And then what's so great about Facebook is the ability to be super targeted with your advertising. So you can set up an ad that asks people in that specific zip code to like your business page. How cool is that? You cannot get more targeted. You can even do things like if you want to boost a post and you want to target people who love the one of the baseball teams for the new baseball element warmers that we have out. You can actually put in their specific interest and it will go and find not only things they have specifically said that they like, but things that they have posted about as well. So if you've ever noticed whenever you post something that all of a sudden on the right side of your page you start seeing ads that are targeted to you, and it's because not only things that you added in your profile, but things that you actually post about is included in that data that Facebook has on you and that they sell to their advertisers. So that's something that you can take advantage of. And so you can start to see how many possibilities there are. And I hope your brain is just like, oh my gosh, there's so many really cool things that we can do with Facebook ads. And again, they're really inexpensive. Okay, let's see. I also want to talk about the Facebook ad strategy. Okay, so whenever you do a Facebook ad, I have found that in our specific business with Scentsy, it is it's really rare that you are going to catch somebody at that exact moment they are ready to make a buying decision. That means so many things have to align. They have to not have a consultant. They have to know exactly what they want. They have to have their card in front of them, the time in their day to do it right then, to actually make that sale happen. And I've tested this strategy out dozens of times. Actually, I just tried it again over the Easter weekend, knowing better. I put $20 towards it, which is big in Facebook money for a small business. But I had a lot of people visit my website, and I just didn't have it pan out. So I created a cute Easter ad, and I said that there was a big Easter closeout sale. We had over 300 products available. So it got people to the website, but it didn't make them make a buying decision. And so what you learn from those kind of things is, again, you can look at your Google Analytics and see what those exit pages were to see where they actually left. But what you also can learn from that is that you have to capture their information. If you don't capture their information, it's just like having a booth at an event, talking to people. They don't buy anything. You give them their business card. They're not gonna make the decision to contact you, most likely. You have to be the one to initiate that conversation. And so it's the same thing. You have to think of ways to make your advertising come back so that you can do the follow-up. So whenever you're spending your ad dollars, you want to think through the entire process before you just throw dollars at Facebook ads, because yes, they are powerful. You can get some big results from them, but you have to think smart and you have to think through the whole process. You have to think, okay, after they answer this ad, what's going to happen? If they don't make an immediate decision, can I still contact them? How am I gathering their information? So that's really important. Before you start thinking about doing Facebook ads, is think about what your strategy is going to be. And that's why I love the strategy of simply having them like your Facebook page. Because what's brilliant about that, it's super easy for them to do. They don't have to have any time of the day. All they have to do is simply click the like button. So whenever you run a Facebook ad, then Facebook will just put it in their feed and say it's a suggested page. It'll have the little like button there. All they have to do is click and then move on with their day. And then you get to see the list of everybody who has clicked and liked your business page, and then you get to be in control of the follow-up, which is where you want to be. So then at that point, you can friend request them, you can message them, you can have conversations, create relationships, and create connection with them, which is what this business is all about. So if you're going to do it online, that is a brilliant way to do it. So as you can tell, I love Facebook advertising. It's absolutely brilliant and something that we should all be doing for our businesses. Oh, and one other thing about our example. So we have Sunny Oaks, right? We have our Sunny Oaks Scents and Warmers page. If you do something like that, you want to make sure that the name of the segment that you're targeting, like your town, is listed first. Because if somebody is searching for Sunny Oaks, then everything that has Sunny Oaks in the beginning of the Facebook page name is going to automatically populate for them. And so then you're going to come up, maybe they weren't even searching for Scentsy, but they see you and they click on it and they like you. And that's really great because then you have customers that are right there in your area. It makes delivery easy. It makes you, I like to say they like to own the town where you are. So you want to like be the Scentsy consultant in your area, and this is a brilliant way to do that. And also, whenever you're doing those Facebook ads, whether you're doing a Facebook boosted post or you're just doing a Facebook ad, you can target exactly who it is by zip code. And like we talked about by interest, but by zip code for this example, you can do the Sunny Oaks zip code. And it's going to ask everyone in that Sunny Oaks area to like your page. That's all you're paying for is this. You're targeting specifically those people in the area. And you can even target just females. We like to talk about, we like males, we love them as customers, but we know that really our sweet spot is the females. So I like to target somewhere between 21 and 65. You can do whatever age you kind of feel like. You can look at your Google Analytics and look at your demographics to see, kind of gauge what you want to do there. But if you want to catch a big, cast a big net, if you will, then 21 to 65 or so is good. If you want to do a little bit more targeted, then 25 to 44 is a little bit more targeted, a little bit more in the range of someone who's going to most likely join your team first and foremost, or make purchases or host a party for you. So that's how you can use Google Analytics attached with your Facebook ads too. And I'm not sure if I mentioned that. You can't attach Google Analytics to your Facebook business page, which is another reason it's good to have a Facebook business page, because once you have over 100 likes, then you get to have Facebook Analytics, which are also really helpful and give you a lot of information. And one other thing is, Facebook doesn't tell you this, but I am pretty darn sure that if you are an advertiser with them, that you are sort of almost exempt from Facebook jail. When I just recently did a New Zealand recruiting campaign, and I had 600 likes on my Facebook page from New Zealanders, and I messaged almost every one of them almost the exact same thing, just the overall general information and picture, and normally that would get you tagged for Facebook jail really quickly, but I feel like because I did some advertising, they let it slide. So another little bonus. Of course, I'm not for sure, but it's just a theory. Okay, let's see. What else do I want to talk about? Okay, so on your Facebook business page, one other thing I want to note about having that and targeting ads to like your business page rather than targeting people to go join, to send them to your join page on your website. By the way, don't ever do that. That's not going to work. Or to go and purchase, which hardly ever works. Send them to go like your Facebook business page instead. You're going to create those relationships. Even if they're not ready to buy or host or join right this minute, you will be top of mind for whenever they are ready to do that. Okay, so let's talk about a couple other specific ways that you can advertise on Facebook. Okay, first is the Facebook boosted post. Now, the boosted posts are really cool because right underneath your post in a little blue box, it says boost post. For only $5, and you could do more if you want, but for only $5, you can boost that post. So whereas I did this last week, and I had 11 people who had seen my post, boo, right? So I did a Facebook business post, and I have 1,360 people who viewed my post, and lots of likes on it. And so I was then able to contact them and start conversations, friend requests, and start those relationships that are so valuable in our business. So Facebook business posts are really cool. And what's great about them is you can target them just as detailed as you can target your Facebook ads. And so you can choose everything from the age, so all your demographics, the age, age range, the gender, any interest that they have, down to country or city or zip code. You could do a multitude of zip codes. So you can really target that just as detailed as you want to target on a boosted post. Now the same thing goes for a Facebook ad. And where you do that is in the top right, you're going to have create ads. And actually, would it be helpful if I just showed you my screen? I think I'm going to turn you around and just show you my screen. It might be kind of awkward. I'm not doing a screencast here, but I just want to show you what it looks like. So I'm going to turn you around. All right. Can you see that here? Probably see my Scentsy cabinet in the background too. I have a little bit of glare, so I can't quite see, but I just want to make sure you know where this is. So, all right. Now you can go here and create ad. And then it asks you what you're wanting to do. What is your strategy behind it? And this is the one you want to do. You want to increase your likes. And then what results do you want? I want more page likes. You enter in your URL. So I'll do my main page here. You name the campaign. And then you simply target. So here's where you can target to country or zip, the age, the gender, language, interest, behaviors. You can say who you want to connect with. You can name the budget per day, which will never go over your budget. So if you only have $5, then you do $5, and you can set a start and end date so you never will spend more than you want. And over here, as you start targeting, it'll show you what your daily reach is as well. All right, so I'm going to go back here to my main Scentsy page. Scroll down a few posts to show you an example. Here's my Easter closeout sale post. I can boost this post and I get to answer all of the same questions and name a budget to it as well. This is the one that I've already boosted. All right. Okay, so I hope that gave you a little bit of a better picture of exactly what you do. And if you have any questions about specifically how to set those up, or you have any problems, let me know. I love this stuff, and I love helping fellow Scentsy consultants, and I hope to help you soon. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Okay, talk soon. Bye.